Great Tuesday afternoon to each of you, my wonderful and beautiful people. Listen, I don't want to bore you very long, but I have to say this to you. I was sitting at my desk working, and all I could hear was season finale. And I had to kind of laugh because a part of me knew what that meant, but I just wanted to kind of wait a little bit and see. But I kept hearing season finale. Now we all know when we watch programs on TV, the season finale is the last episode of that specific season. And once that season and that episode goes on, it takes a little while before the new season comes out for viewing. Let me tell y'all something. Today is your season finale, February the 28th of 2023, is your season finale. If you have done the work, if you have allowed God in your heart, if you have done everything that God has instructed you to do in that season, you are in your season finale right now. And usually, season finales are the best episode throughout for that whole season. Let me tell you something. I've been hearing the word March since December. When February came in, I started hearing it more and more. I started getting like an anxious feeling. I started going through more warfare. I got to the point where I couldn't sleep or the Lord was waking me up. I even got to the point where I was going to sleep before 10, 11 o'clock at night. And anyone that knows me know that I am a night person. But let me tell y'all something. You are in your season finale. Okay. As I was sitting there listening to that season finale, I looked up at my TV and I noticed Living Single was on. The the episode that was actually on was when Scooter and Khadijah was arguing. Okay, Scooter had left for a minute. He had taken a job. I want to say it was in Japan, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But Scooter had took a job. Khadijah wasn't having it. She sat by the phone for months waiting on him to call, and he didn't. So they went up on the roof after Scooter gave out all the gifts he brought back. They went up on the roof. They were arguing. In the midst of her arguing with him, he pulled out a ring and he proposed to her. That's the episode that I was watching. But that feeling of season finale just kept coming over me more and more and more. And what I thought about was the season finale on Living Single. Regine had already moved out. She finally got her wealthy millionaire man. And the guy roommate, I think his name was Ira, he ended up going home that night, which was New Year's Eve, with one of the neighbors in the building. Max and Kyle had hooked back up. Kyle had came back from London. And, Obie and Sinclair was married. So they were going home to their place. But Khadijah was the only one still standing there, and she didn't have nobody. But there was a knock at the door. Come on, y'all. And when she opened the door, it was Scooter. Scooter was coming back to get her. And when they were getting ready to leave, he paused. He looked at her. He said, "Aren't you going to pack anything?" And she smiled and she said something. I can't remember what she said. But when she turned around and looked at the apartment, she smiled and walked out like she just knew her life was starting. Let me tell y'all something. Today is your season finale. Everything that has been held up, everything that the enemy has tried to distract you from, everything that the enemy has tried to delay in your season now is going to have to come back. God is spinning the block right now, y'all. He's coming back and he's repaying all of those years. This is your season finale. I want y'all to catch. Today is your season finale. And tomorrow, which is March the 1st of 2023, that's when your new season is going to start. You are about to walk into your new season. I don't care if it's you're waiting for your spouse to come into your life, your new season starts tomorrow. If you're waiting on your career, your new career to take off, your new season starts tomorrow. If you're looking and waiting for a job to come through and you're waiting on a specific interview, your new season starts tomorrow. If you've been waiting and wanting to have this baby, but you couldn't get pregnant in other seasons, then you're going to conceive, or you're going to have this child, or you're going to adopt this child, because your new season starts tomorrow. I want y'all to understand the old things have passed away. God is bringing in the new. It has to be a season finale for y'all today. It's closing out a month, and God is bringing all the new things in your new season. He was not giving me March for no reason. And that may not be for everybody. Maybe just March specifically is for me. You know, all the warfare, I've listened to so many people, the warfare they've been going through, especially in February. But we've also been feeling the shift that's taking place. We've also been feeling the effects of something is coming. We just don't know what, but we know it's big. That's because we were approaching the season finale to be able to walk into the new season, okay? Because the new season can't start without a season finale. So on this day, okay, go out with a bang. Make this your best episode. Confuse the enemy. He's done all he can to distract you this season. But as long as you know you've crossed every T and dotted every I that God told you to do, today is your season finale, and you are about to walk into your new season. Receive it from God. Let God have his way. Let God do what he do. Don't rush it. Just keep at a steady pace walking with God. Don't get too far ahead of him. Stay with him. You confuse the enemy today and live your life as though what you have been petitioning him for has already taken place, because you are about to walk in your new season.